Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to today's training session. And can you hear my voice? We will start the training right now. And as you can see, today we will learn about, for the first one, is how to push the sale orders to Malaysia My Tax, My Invoice system. And next one is how to use the SQL for the accounting. The next one is for the data reports. Today, I will have a detailed introduction for the data reports, including the sales one, and the store order reports, the store report, and the profit report here. And so before we start, as you can see, we got this customer service number. If you have any questions, you can contact us through this number in WhatsApp. Also, you can subscribe our YouTube channel to check all kinds of feature tutoring video. And also we will tell you some interesting tips for the e-commerce business groups. You can subscribe our YouTube channel to check this video. All right, we will officially start right now. The first one is for the pushed sales orders to the Malaysia My Invoice, this My Tax, this system, so as to print the e-commerce electronic invoice. So we got a new policy here, start January 1st, 2026. So if your business is within this annual revenue between this range, you must issue the e-invoice in this My Tax in this system. So it will be fully implemented by the July 1st, 2026. So in order to save your time and improve your efficiency, we will use our system. BigSeller have integrated with this system, so to let you to push your sales orders through our system to the system, so you can print your invoice in this system in just 3 clicks. You don't have to manually to submit your information and to print this invoice. But I want to mention that, pay attention, this push is only used for the order types including the POS retail orders, manual orders, messenger orders. So if your orders for the platform, for the marketplace, for example, the Shopee, Lazada, and TikTok, for the marketplace, the platform orders, you need to print your invoice in your data center rather than use this push function to this one. This one is only suitable for the orders, including the POS retail orders, messenger orders, and the manual orders. Okay. So after you use this function, this is the first feature, and later I will show you the detailed steps. The next one, the next part, I will teach you how to use the SQL for the accounting. And this is the SQL user's guide. The step 1, you need to do the authorization. The step 2, you need to do the basic information mapping, so that your big seller, like the merchant SKU, your store information, like all this information is mapped with the SQL account to ensure that the data is accurate. The next one is to push the sales invoice, also the sales invoice and the customer payment slip to the SQL. But the sales invoice here is also includes the marketplace invoice rather than only for the manual one. Yes. And the next one is you can push the purchase invoice for the purchase orders and the supplier payment slip. You can push these two kind of invoices and the payment slip so as to convenient your accounting here. All right. And also I will introduce for the data reports. The first one is for the store reports. You can select a special period and then you can check all the store data include the sales, the total quantity, and the revenue here for your stores. But pay attention here, it only will count the data according to all paid orders, excluding the unpaid one. And this is the field, as you can see, for the store orders. And the field includes the total orders, order sales, and the product sales, valid order, and valid order sales. Some clients, some users has asked me about like what is the valid mean here. The valid mean here is for the total account, but minus the canceled one, includes the return and the refund orders. So it means like the total orders quantities minus or the canceled one, or the return, refund, or the after sales orders. So it excludes all these three orders. We can call this is the valid orders. And here is for the refund order and the refund amount, and you will know its definition here. And pay attention for the product sales. We got the one special field called product sales. Is taken from this one. This is the order details, right? It's from the subtitle here. And this is the order value. So the order sales is taken from this order value. This is a choose but special field you need to pay attention. And the next one is for the order report. Also, the order report data includes all the paid orders and excluding the unpaid one. Pay attention. And if you check the order report, you can check all the data related to the orders, like the total orders quantity and like the gross revenue and like the subsidy price here. And the next one is for the sales one. The sales one, we have like summary by the store SKU and the summary by the merchant SKU. It's the two different dimensions. You can check according to your needs, but here's the notes net. All is 1, 2, 3, 4. All is the 4 reports. The statistical principle here is all the data of the today will be only viewed the next day. So it's the T plus the 1 statistical principle here. And all the statistic is based on the orders are the COD, it's based on the order creation time, but for the prepared one are based on the order payment time. So for the two kinds of orders, we got the two different base here. So maybe some of you will be curious about why the BigSeller's data shows the different from the data in the center. In this situation, it's mainly because, first of all, we have the different statistical principle here. The next one is that we have the different base here. And also, as you can see, for some fields, we have the different counting logic here. And the next one is for the profit reports. We got the order profit, the store profit, and the merchant SKU profit. And then we have the general template and different template for the different marketplace here. But pay attention, the difference for the profit report from all the above the three reports is like only the orders with the shipped and completed status will be included in our profit reports. And for this situation, with the shipped status, it means like you must collect packed. You must use the BigSeller order module to process the orders. Only that kinds of orders, only the orders processed within our BigSeller will be counted in our reports. So if you use like the system, the marketplace shipped one, it won't be counted in the profit report here. And for the TikTok, we have a little bit difference here. Is the TikTok, the BigSeller order profits will only account the orders have been financially settled. It means like the marketplace have financially settled the orders. Only that kinds of orders will be counted in our profit report. So this is the two notes you need to pay attention here. All right, right now I will have a detailed introduction for the steps the first one, the how to push the sales order from BigSeller to Malaysia My Invoice system here. So now I will show the system. So when you click marketing, when you click reports, we got this one is the new one, My Invoice here. And we also got the help document, so you can enter the keywords invoice like this one. You can find this one. How to push the sales invoice from BigSeller to Malaysia this system. Pay attention, we only supported other types like manually, messenger, and POS retail orders. So if your orders is from the Shopee, TikTok, Lazada, like all this marketplace, please print your invoice through the service center rather than through our system. And the first step is authorization. So you need to go to the setting here, right? And find the authorization center, other authorization here, accounting software. We got the My Invoice, and you click Add Authorization. Here, it reminds us, you need to get the client ID and the client secret here. So to finish the authorization, how to get these two information, you need to click this one. You can click this one, and it will guide you to this system, the My Text. And the page I show you here is for the test account. So if you want to see the official one, it's like this one. I will show you the official one. This is the official one. The first step, you need to go to, I'm sorry, this one. Not this one. The first step, you need to go to the My Invoice, this page here. Sorry, I will show you the whole screen here. Yes. So the first one, okay, right now I will log in this system, my Malaysia, my income tax, my invoice system. And so wait for a moment. And then logging in. So first of all, you need to log in this like this one. And then you can click the My Invoice here. Here, as you can see, this is your own page, and you can find this one, managing your profile, and click Visit Now here. And then you can click the taxpayer profile. Here, you find the ERP, as you can see, find ERP. And here, you need to do the register. You enter the ERP name and select the secret expiration here and click Register Now. After you click Register Now, you will get the client ID and also the secret here. As you can see, as I show you here, when you do the Register Now you will get the ID and the secret here, and then you can go back to our system to enter the ID and enter the secret and click Authorization Now. After you correctly authorization, it will show here. And this is the step 1. The step 2 is before you create a sales invoice, I recommend you to do this one, to add the invoice information for your buyers. So you can go to the marketing and the customer list here. This is all the buyer's name, and when you click the edit here, when you click edit here, as you can see, you will see the this one, invoice information. So you can choose to add your invoice information, for example, like this one, the country and the company name, the taxpayer's identification, all this one, and save it. You can add the invoice information for all your buyers. So after that, then you can go to the report My Invoice here, and to click the Create Sales Invoice here. So find the company name, and this is the marketplace we support, and this is the store, and also you can click to push, choose the one sales order you want to push the invoice. Before you push the sales invoice, you can choose to what? You can choose to add your invoice here. And this is the basic information. You can change the rate according to your needs. For the grade 1 is it's the default one. You can't edit, and this is the seller information. You can edit here, and also this is the product information. You can use the synchronize order information. Click synchronize, let our system automatically sync the product information for you. And also here, this is the additional discount amount. So if I add the amount like 34, then here you must to fill in this description. So if you don't have any additional discount amount here, you can just enter 0. Then you don't have to enter the description here. Also for the invoice additional fee or the charge amount, enter the 0, you don't have to fill in, but if you have any amount here, you must fill in here. So you can click save or save and push. So when you click save push, it will show the successfully or the pushed one, failed one. So if the failed one here, it will show the failed reason, and you can edit and then to push again. For the to push here, you will find the merge push here. What is the merge push? Here in our help document, we mentioned one typical tips here. This is all the fields. You can find the explanation here. And for the merged one, for the pushed one, if you choose to push it one by one, you can print your electronic invoice in this is my tax system. But if you choose the merged one, So if you choose the merge one, it's only used for your accounting. You may not to, because you can merge the multi orders into the one single consolidated invoice here. So also you can select the several one and click merge and push the invoice here. And I want to mention is here. We have some special notes here. You need to pay attention here. Once the invoice information is set up, we'll sync the order data from the current and the previous months, including the manual one, the messenger one, and the POS one that have been shipped. Pay attention, is the shipped and the completed one. So only this one will automatically be added to the push list. But for the future orders, when orders data is not here, in this 1, 2, 3, 4, you can automatically add it to the to push list here. This is I want to mention. So this is the whole step. After you push it successfully here, then you can go to the My Invoice and to print your invoice. This is the first one. And the next one I want to share is for the accounting. How do you use the SQL? Also, you go to the here, reports and SQL account. The first step is also for the authorization. You go to the authorization center and find the other authorization here and the accounting software to add your SQL account here. After you do it successfully, you can go to this one. The first one, you need to finish the setting, finish the mapping SKU to map one, finish your store mapping, the warehouse, supplier fee, and the payment method, and also we got some other settings. So how to map all these things? We have this one. If you choose enter the keywords here, we got this one, step-by-step tutorials. Here, the mapping, you need to, first of all, to install this data plugin so you can do the mapping. We got all these mapping fees. We need this one. We need the details here. For all the code, for example, the customer code, you can find here. You can find in your SQL account. This is the customer code, and also this is the location for the warehouse and your supplier code here. You can find all this information required one in your SQL account here. Also for the item code. So when you finish the mapping, also you can click create. Create your sales invoice. If you choose the one of the company, this is our test account, so maybe we don't have the much test data here, and select this one and to create sales invoice, and then to create a customer payment slip. When you successfully create it, you can click push. So this is the invoice, and this payment slip will successfully push to your SQL. So you can gather all the invoice, gather all the accounting data in your SQL account. You can do the accounting in the SQL. This is for the sales orders. So if you have the purchase orders, if you use our purchase module, you got the purchase orders. Also, you can create the purchase invoice like this one. I will show you here. It's also, you need to install your data plugin. You create your purchase invoice. Then you go to do the create a supplier payment slip and to the push. So for the SQL, it's very easy, right? You finished all the mapping and you create and then you push. So it's only need 3 steps. It's very easy for you to operate it. The next one, I will introduce our 4 reports. The first one is for the stock report. Stock report will gather all the data, all the information for the one period time. Pay attention for all these 4 reports. Right now, we only retains the report data for most recent 24 months. Yes, rather than the exceed the 24 months, we want to keep this report data here. And this is all the field you can check. But for like this one, the gross revenue, we have the different counting logistic from the sales center. So if you download the report from the sales center, you will find the total revenue. The total revenue in the sales center is just very different from our gross revenue, since we don't have the same logic here. And the next one, also this is for the details. You can download your report here. And the next one is for the order reports. You can fill all the marketplace here, and this is the overview here. You can check for your according to your needs. But pay attention for the wanted one. But the wanted one is the statistic of the sales amount. The order status didn't exclude the order canceled one. Exclude the order canceled one, order refund, and the returned one here. Pay attention for the wanted order sales here. And all the data in this 1, 2, 3, 4 reports will include the order data for the yesterday. It means like if you want to check today's order data, you need to view this data the next day. It's the T+1 statistic logic here. And also for the sales one, we got for the sales by the store SKU and for the merchant SKU. Here, if you choose the merchant SKU, as you can see, we have the new field here. We can choose the by SKU or by SPU. So if you choose sort by the SPU, the data shows here is according to the SPU here. And the next one is for the profit report, right? Profit report, we got the order, store, and the merchant SKU here. And for the profit report, we have so many fields here. But I want to mention the cost here, right? You can choose to report the SKU cost here. And if you don't choose use it report, you can choose to update. So where is the cost from? The cost is taken from your setting. You can go to your setting and this one. Wait for a moment. For the data, not the data setting. Moment. Inventory, right? Here. And if you got the here is for the order setting, profit setting. Your merchant SKU cost is taken from this setting. If you choose taken the item stock cost, the cost in your report, in your profit report, will taken from your SKU cost when it has been shipped at the moment, the shipment moment, the cost here. And you also can choose take the reference price or prioritize the stock cost price. So if the top stock cost price is 0, we will take the reference price here. Some users will have the troubles like why their cost show 0. We have some notes you need to pay attention here. First of all, the data shows here is only for the orders after you set the setting, just as I have show you. So if you set today, you set like take the stock cost, only the orders after your setting will be counted here. And also, if your orders are not be shipped by our BigSeller, when you click order, processing orders page here, so as you can see for the shipped data here, we got the BigSeller shipped one and platform shipped one. So if your orders belongs to the platform shipped, it means like you don't ship your orders through BigSeller. And also in this report one, profit report, we want to take your order data for this one. For the orders with the platform ship, we won't take this data. Only the orders use the BigSeller shipped, we will take the data here. And this is the two notes you need to pay attention. This is the why your cost of merchant SKU is 0, or why you don't show the incorrect cost. Maybe you said that the cost taking is too late, and also maybe your orders it haven't been shipped through our BigSeller here. Also for the store and the merchant SKU here. For the store profits, and we got the store revenue here, right? And we also got the, for example, for the Shopee, we have the different store revenue and also the order revenue. As you can see, for the order revenue, for the TikTok, for the Shopee, and for Lazada, we have the different formula here. So if you want to count your data, you need to according to this formula. All right. And next, I want to share you today for the how to push the sale orders from BigSeller to the Malaysia My Invoice, how to use SQL for accounting, and how to check the data in our full data report for like the sales store and the profit one. And also I will share some you need some notes you need to pay attention. And I think that's all for today. Do you have any questions? And I want to mention that the next month, since based on the adjustment for the Malaysia tax policy, we will invite one industrial expert to introduce the detailed tax policy about the e-commerce business for us. So we will hold another free here, a webinar here. All right. And at the end, I want to wish you Merry Christmas in advance and have a nice holiday. That's all for the day. Bye bye.